Bear, and I'm showing you the video that I'm doing a 15 Cinderbrew as Unholy DK. So we're gonna get started in here. So again, in this video I just showed you kind of like a basic thing how to do some high key, like you don't really have to be perfect and we still time it. Okay, so that's the goal. Get in here. So as the tank getting everything, I'm just going around. I'm not really popping anything yet. I'm just waiting until they get in here and pump. Okay, so like once you see the tank do the like that big damage at the demon hunter here, I see that the sea drop spite, and that means like he got aggros and everything. Then I'm gonna stop putting my stuff in here, and as you can see my damage down here, and I have a new blood beast tracking. You see that after the blood beast was exploded, my damage just boom. It's really like big damage in there. It's just like so RNG. Sometimes it takes forever and I don't see it pop at all, and sometimes it just pop up constantly. No idea, but this is the first pull. So this pull right here, there's sometimes the tank pull only 2 muscles, sometimes they pull 3 muscles. Those muscles put out like a big AoE and a dot on everybody, and it's extremely dangerous. So as you can see here, I use all of my defensive here, and you can see that the dot taking really hard, and you see that I have to use a death strike here to like be able to heal myself, helping the healer a little bit. The healer is doing really good though, but if you can help them even just a little bit like that, especially in high key, like that super helpful, because like in high key most of the time, like everybody has enough damage, so it's just a matter of survival. You survive, the monster, the mob, the ads, the boss, they all die, and we time the key. That's the goal. Okay, so this second pull right here, the tank got Chewy in here, and Chewy is an extremely dangerous monster, and you do not want to pull Chewy with any muscle in here, especially in high key, because it put like a 15% damage buff on top of everything. So imagine that, like even just one muscle from before and pulling with the Chewy in here, it come like, once both of the AoE from Chewy and the muscle overlap, that like instantly kill people. So this is a really good pull in here that, like we get all the muscle and now we get Chewy in here. Try to avoid pulling Chewy with any muscle in here, and you should be okay. Alright, and as you can see, we keep chain pull and you know what? The healer didn't have time to drink, but the healer doing very good in here. What the tank doing in here is like, on this file, we're adding some, add into the boss, because this boss right here is not really, he's not that dangerous to the tank. And the dot that he put on, as long as like the defense, know how to use that defensive, it's fine. So the tank pulling some more ad in here, saving a lot of time, and you just kind of like passively cleave them. So as you see in here, I do not really use any of epidemic. I just use my dead coin and just slowly killing them. Those ad is not that much dangerous. There's only one caster. As long as people kicking the caster, we're fine. Alright, so in here, the healer had to use the spirit link to keep, just like there are 2 dots over here. So we go to the boss, we do mechanic. For some reasons, like I couldn't click on some of these things. I don't know. So sometimes just cannot. But anyway, you gonna put the drink over here, and then you follow the tank, because the boss gonna chase the tank anyway, so you don't really have to run all the way over there and run back over here. It takes too much time and it's not efficient. So as you can see, to sum up the dash over here, that basically my focus, and the focus health bar and cast bar will show over here as well. So again, in here I'm not using any type cleave here that much. I just use my dead card and my natural cleave ability, and I think like the rogue and the paladin benefit from this a lot. Once we add some extra target for them, they do more damage, they generate more resources. But that's it for this boss, and basically like just run around, do not get hit by these things, right? Those white thing, and we kill the boss. That's it. So I get hit by the dot, it show my name there, so I use my AMS over here and kind of like reduce some hardship for the healer. Then I pick up the thing, speed up myself. You see that so far, like why everybody let me run so far? We have like rogue, we have paladin with the speed up, we have the demon hunter, and they let me run. I don't know, but well, it's fine. Yeah, I just changed my build, so I have quite a lot of speed right now, 115%. I changed all of my lich gear into speed, just kind of like try to keep me uptime on the on any pack that we pull. So here the tank calling us to save the big cooldown, and because he want to do a big pull after this, and since this boss is almost died, get into the execution range. Yeah, we can just use our small cooldown. I use my 45-second cooldown. Paladin, on the other hand, they have like 30-second cooldown, so they can just pump it whenever. Right, and finishing up the boss over here. There's something that I can improve in here, but well, you know, there's no need to risk. So we good. Boss is dead. The tank come over here, and seeing everybody have big cooldown now, we're just gonna get over here. I'm tagging that cast because that guy, the purple right there, have a AoE cast that if you do not kick it, then it might be a wipe. And the main target gonna be the harvester over here. Okay, so since we have like the big one over here, and we have the row as the priority target damage, so I just use my epidemic right here, try to clear as much as possible. Then after they die, my rotation turn from epidemic to dead coin, and that should be it for this pull over here. Just like that. Here I use my dead advance, so that way I do not get knocked back and kind of like, you know, put you out of the melee range. So over here, what the tank do is like slowly walk us all the way to the other side. And we slowly cleaving down the ad. And this pack over here, you know, on a big pack, then we get king. Unholy DK right now is really strong. And I think I have a blood beast Brock over there as well. But in this wing over here, we still do big pull in here, but they die so quickly before I can even ramp, or they die before I can do anything. So, but anyway, over here we get a tank doing this. Then I don't have any cooldown yet, so I just slowly go over here. I think the tank try to generate some resources here, and he come over there, pull the pack in, and then I try to tag. So the main target gonna be a hobgoblin, but see they have more than 5 target. I'm gonna use my epidemic over here. And again, that right target, we had the paladin, we have the rogue doing that, so should be okay. But then my damage is not high. We had the blood beast Brock right here, so like again, after you see it blocks my damage pumping up a little bit, I use the AMZ over there to reduce some damage for the group. But I just see after the blood beast Brock, my damage is shooting up from the third to the top. Okay, so as the pack dying over here, now we only have 1 target left, and we try to kill it. And it's right here. If you see the explosive barrel right there, try to target it, because one exploded. That danger. I think earlier we have 1 explosion coming out, but somehow like everybody have good defensive, and we were able to survive it. Alright, next one is a little bit advanced technique over here that can all be done by Night Elf. So I dismissed my pet just in case, because I don't want my pet to accidentally pull stuff. Okay, and the good thing with Unholy DK is like you can dismiss and resummon your pet very easily. So the tank gonna like cage the scientist over here, and then he pull the other two. And as he's walking these two guys in here, everybody gonna run through it. And you can see my combat timer here. It track it nothing, and then the tank to shadow melt. So the pack behind us just stuck over there. They're not chasing it. In here, we do it too fast, so our blood loss is not coming back yet, and therefore we just do a small pull in here, and we just stay right here. I'm pulling this guy in for us, killing this far pack, waiting for us to come back. Everybody saving the cooldown. We don't use any. I think the paladin do some cooldown here. The rogue do some cooldown as well, but that cooldown is basically not really a big cooldown. They do not use that. They just use a small cooldown in here. Cleaving this pack, and you see I do like no damage in here. Okay, but as the bloodlust timers going down, we get in here killing stuff and start getting a big pull in here. Awesome. Then now I put my cooldown in, and we pump, okay, with potion and everything. So we just do a big pump, and I see this one over here, and I run over it and try to kill it before it kills us. There we go, just like that. Put the dart out and just AoE, basic AoE cooldown. Ideally, you will want to kind of like hiding over here, and that way the shot gonna hit into this barrel right here, the big whatever thing over here, and you hide behind it. But you can do it either way. Just do not pull it the other way, like this way over here, because it might accidentally pull the other pack and get killing us. We signal in here something over there. We thought that there was somebody over there, but it just taught them in there. And yeah, we don't want anybody staying over there, because after this scientist right here die, the boss gonna be it's gonna spawn the boss, and we don't want to fight on top of the boss. So over here we attack this pack. I got a little bit aggro over here, but the tank grabbed it back right away. Really good tank. So just keep fighting in here, and that should be it. You see that shield for the paladin, that defense for the paladin. So again, in this key level, you really want to use defensive, like on cooldown. Okay, so as we finish the other pack, we pull in here, double pack in here, and this is very dangerous pull in here too. The tank dropped that really low at some point. I forgot, but like now he's dropping really low, and he's keeping it that for a while. And in here, try as much as you can with kind of like interrupt and CC and anything. So try to look at stuff, and people were kicking things too fast. And that should be it for this pack. And you can see how like OP's Unholy DK, when we have a dungeon with a lot of big pull, you just have like great DPS, and I mess up a lot, so that's why my DPS stuck right here. It should be higher. But anyway, we killed a hobgoblin over here, almost kill anything, and then, well, sometimes I do not like Demon Hunter because they're too fast and just running. Okay, so we are in the boss over here, and in this part right here, basically, if the best thing to do is like you try to stay on the boss all the time and cleave the ad, okay? But this is a perk group, and it's not like I do not trust them. It's just like we just need somebody to do it, and then you see the tank pulled all the way out. So I'm the one who stay over here and kind of like doing the stuff first. But I mean, the other two DPS helping too, but I think later on they start to kind of like focusing on the boss, and I'm the one who mostly doing it. But it's okay. It's because like I had grip. I'm the best one who should do the ad in here, because I can group them in together and I can kill them quickly with my ability. So we have Blood Beast over here proc, and you can see it proc right at the end of my cooldown really bad. So I see some ads spawning here, and with the rogue will come over here and helping too. Then the paladin coming, and then I grip them in, I try to kind of like put them all together. That way it's easier once they respawn, you know, like we can do it faster. Okay, so just keep hitting thing over here and then run tower. Now I got since I saw that I get the dot and I put IMS on myself, but he will dispel me. Really good one. But he should like dispel the paladin than me. DK is really tanky though, and as long as you can stay on the target in some kind of like dangerous case, you can just basically death strike. Anyway, so as the boss doing stuff, I come over here and try to kill the ad. The parent come helping. I drop really low here, so I pop my ice power 42 and pulling the ad in here, so that way it's not they're not reaching the boss. Okay, so we stay here and we all melee, so once the egg broke, you see that. Sad. But anyway, we got them all and we get in here, so I think like we only have one more ad phase, and the last one we just ignoring them and find out the boss. So you see that my blood beast broke again. I don't know what's wrong with my RNG. It keep rocking at the time when my life is really suffering. So anyway, we have a stun over here, and then the tank gonna pull the ad around. Okay, so helping people here, grouping stuff, and then kill the ad here. So this is the last set of ad that we kill. Okay, so as a Unholy DK or play any type DK in this dungeon, try to help your group with killing the ad like that. You can even do better, right? But our grip make things very easy. See the ad gonna be spreading out, and then you just grip the other two into one, and then all three of them gonna stack together. We clear them down quickly, go back to the boss and kill it. So this one over here, since I see the boss is about like 10% left, right? It's very, very low. So I run around. I think I get hit by one of those things. Whatever reason until survive. But anyway, the boss is very low, so we just ignoring the ad and commit on it. Okay. So in the worst case, when this boss may leave too long and the ad get enraged and they move in faster, it's okay because we have all of the AVCC to stop them anyway. So that's awesome. And now, and you can see that my damage on the boss is not that high because moving around is not a DK thing. DK is the one that pull them in together. Anyway, I have a cooldown in here, and then ripping the other guy in and pop. That's it. Big cooldown. The target gonna be like the harvester, and then the tank pull everything out over here, try to dodge stuff, and that's it. Nothing much over here. Leave everything, you know, still very good on AoE. Then I kick something now. I think I kicked I changed my kick to the to orange over here. Maybe not. Kick something already, I don't remember. And I see that thing staying over there, but I'm stuck right here, right? So I need to move around, and then I grip it in when I have a chance. That's it. Sometimes you really want to grip them in as soon as possible, but you know, if the game doesn't allow you too many things around that make you really hard to position yourself, then just wait until the positioning over and do the mechanic. So again, a survival is number one priority in high key. As long as you're staying alive, you'll be fine. Okay, I heard that the tank say dismiss my pet, but eventually it's like, well, we are not really stealing anything. But anyway, in here I grip the other guy in, and then turn on my cooldown, and we're pumping in here. And again, my blood beast doesn't showing up. Sad. Blood beast do a lot of damage for you once it's broke, as you see earlier. So one is not broken, then my damage is suffer. It's still looking quite good, but you know it suffer a lot. now it broke, like when I have no cooldown. I just have really bad RNG. Anyway, here I dismiss my pet because like when we run through over here, we have a chance that the pet run through this guy and pull them in. So we don't want them. So that's why, whenever we do any skip, I just dismiss my pet and call them back. It's not hurting. And over here, I wait for the tank to grab aggro's first before I start pumping. As the paladin here can do it, but I mean like he used purple in here. So he's fine. I don't have that type purple the road dead because he got detected by the other one and he just like dying himself over there instead of pull the whole room into a hearse. That's really good play. Yeah, and we couldn't BRS him because of the line of sight stuff. That thing kind of stupid, but anyway. And we just keep hitting here, and as you see over here, when we pull these ad, they small ad and they die very quickly. Once the paladin pumping in there, they die like instantly. So I don't have time to ram up, I guess. Or maybe I mess up in my opener. But anyway, my blood beast broke again over here. And there's nothing else around, so like I imagine like if all of them was still around and the blood beast exploded, you see a lot of damage. Alright, so now we pull in here. Paladin say that helping with bees, so I come in here and try to helping them with bees. Which means like after you kill the ad, right? There's gonna be a bee that you can click on and you can just grind on it and kind of ram into those barrel, because like the more bee that out there, the more dangerous the fight gonna be, because they're gonna do some sting and they're gonna put I think like a dot on people, and if there's too many of them, that's gonna be bad. So I help them to do the mechanic. I think I only do it whenever I don't have big. So right now I have big cooldown, unholy assault, and dark transformation. So I'm gonna stay with the group over here until my cooldown window is over, and I can start helping them with stuff. Right, so in here we try to hitting thing. This fight put a lot of pressure on the tank though. Just like you had to gather the ad before it kill your healer. Anyway, I grabbing the bee and then hitting that barrel over there. Now follow the boss and try to do damage on the boss. But in this fight, the road just do a lot of damage just because like how quick their cooldown is, and they outlaw road, they are like 5 target cap, but this fight had less than 5 targets, so they have full damage on them. I have a 2 target cap, and that's all I do. I have damage like he does. Anyway, we got stuff, so I get on the thing and try to get the barrel, so that way our healer gonna have time to focusing on healing people, and they're gonna be like make our life easier. Because when I look at the damage aura, I say, oh, these two guys do a lot of damage, then I just need to stay alive and helping with stuff so that the healer don't really have to do stuff, have to do the mechanic. Like normally, the healer should be the one who doing this. That's the ideal thing. So after the AoE, like we want all the ass die, and then the healer gonna destroy all of those barrel. But well, sometimes we don't have that fancy thing, right? And the healers only have a lot of pressure, and therefore just helping them is okay, right? Look at the time, and we still have 10 more minutes, and this boss almost dead. We have just one more boss and a few more percentage, and therefore like there's no need for you to try to be the top DPS over here. So I come over here and hitting this stuff. Okay, try to destroy the barrel and kill the boss. There we go. So over here, you don't really need to use that spare. Just jump on the barrel and getting over. Make your life easier. Okay, and after that, we get another B over here, and in here, we're gonna use like pure single target. Okay, because after you kill one, the rest gonna heal, and you just heal one by one by one by one. The tank were asking us to do the barrel with him, Wood is like, I do not really like it, but since he asking, then we do it. Eventually, if you are tanking this fight, the best thing for you, if you are if you are tank, the best thing to do is that you will be the one who do all the big barrel. So there are gonna be 3 frontal, and then the last one gonna block while the boss do the AoE, and that make your life easier. If you have a group, then the tank gonna do like 1 frontal on 1 barrel, then you're gonna do 1 barrel, the next one, and after that, let the tank do all the big barrel, something like that. When I do tank though, what I do is like on the very first frontal, I try to get 2 big barrel, and the healer usually can easily heal through that. And after like we done with that, then we had 2 big barrel left, and therefore like easy one. Tank can do all of them. So like you clear one side of the room, and then everybody after that side clear, everybody run over there. So you're reducing the risk of people like getting hit by the fire and die randomly. Well, if they get hit by the barrel, by the fire, that's their fault. But I mean, like, why don't we just make it easier? All right. But anyway, this is what the tank do, and he's a 3000 tank, so he know what he's doing. Alright, so here's the boss, the last boss in here, and we have like 6.5 minutes on the timer here, so I just take my time in here. There's no need to rush. Usually like we take around 3 to 4 minutes to kill a boss. The worst thing happen, we may need 5 minutes, but yeah, look at the timer, still a lot of time. So we have here the tank do 1, and then after the doctor's gone, one of the DPS do 1, and now he do another 1, so we're gonna hit 2 stack. And that's why I put my AMS on, so that way like I don't have an extra stack in here. And with this, that's gonna make the heal life a little bit easier. Okay, so I get in here and we get into the AoE phase. Then I'm gonna tell them, I tell them that I tell them that is my AMZ. So I put the AMZ down and reduce the overall damage for the whole room, and whatever the healer used give a spirit link. Anyway, then but that basically it. We just repeat and rinse. I think I got hit by the fire 1 and die once in this fight over here. Again, it does not really matter that much because we have too many time left, so as long as we don't do something too stupid, we should be fine. Okay, so I try to get to the barrel all the way over there. I don't know why. I think that maybe the tank gonna do the frontal over there, but he didn't do anything, so we're gonna do another one here, and then we have Rogue go over there, do another barrel. So we had 2 barrels, and that's why I put my AMS on again, so I don't get a debuff, and then that reduce a lot of pressure for the healer. So in here you really wanna watch, like those barrels to see where they are, because they can go right through where you're standing, especially as melee, just like that. It's dangerous. And in this key level, basically you get hit by once, you die, like instant death, 1 shot. Okay, but that should be it. I think I died somewhere here. I think that barrel is the one that killed me. Let's see. Either that or this, I don't know. Yeah, that barrel is the one that killed me. We're trying to standing over here and didn't notice that. Dodging stuff, and boom. Oh, I didn't die. That barrel. Which barrel did I die to? I forgot. I died to some barrel, but I don't know which one. So the tank getting this barrel over here, and then I tell them I have my AMZ back, so everybody should stack on me, so I can put AMZ on. It's just like a minute and a half. So I put AMZ on right here, and killing the boss. Okay, so when the boss about like 15% like this, what we can I can die by something over there. But anyway, when the boss is about like 10% like this or 15% at the beginning of this last phase over here, just ignore all of the big barrel and fun on the boss. Make it easier, and you don't have to dodge anything. You don't have to do any mechanic here. You can burn the boss before like all of these barrels exploded. Anyway, we still do the mechanic. Sometimes, you know, the safe is better. So we kill the boss in here, and then we still have 3 minutes left, right? So we're gonna try to grab the percent. The funny thing is here is like we keep ignoring that door, like, oh, we got the wrong door. Let me this door over here. There we go, coming back over here, and then what he's about to do is like pulling this pack over here into the pack behind us, but I think he wanna do something safe, so he's just staying over here. But this pack not gonna give us like 3.2% over here, so he come all the way this side and then targeting this pack right here, just one pack, which be okay. And now finishing this pack gonna give us the dungeon. My damage is getting lower and lower because like we keep, you know, at the end of the dungeon we don't have big pool anymore. Sad, but it's okay. I mean, like, this damage to me is decent. I keep getting around 4 or 5 million damage depending on the dungeon. Some dungeon are doing 3 million, but who care about that? As long as we time it, we's okay. So this is my last key to my Resil 15, and basically I do not do perfect in here, right? You just need to do the mechanic and stay survive. That's all. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.